What's up, boys?
How's it going, peoples?
Yeah.
We are alive and well. Things are going down. I need to text Kelsey and see if she's going to be ready at 3 or 3:30.
Oh, boy.
Corey, do you have a sticker on your...
Yes, it's Evan. It's John Maggs.
But it's not a patch, it's a sticker?
It's a sticker.
Yeah, no, he just gave me 2, and so that night I put one on my shoulder and referenced it in my comedy set.
Yeah, so that's going to last another day or two.
Yeah, no, it was only for the show, and the other one's on my Xbox, so like that one's going to last.
Yeah, because
I
it's
always
not
cover mine.
like furry. That's like the natural enemy of sticker.
Furries?
Fuzz.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
I thought you were saying furries.
No. That would be a weird battle.
I wonder if she's more on Instagram. Are we recording? Fuck.
What did you think, dude? You thought you were just going to say tard 13 times and no one's going to hear?
That was kind of the hope and
Yeah.
the dream.
It's a fever dream. If there ever was one.
What is a fever dream?
It's where you hallucinate from your
Okay.
body being so hot.
Okay, that's kind of boring. I thought it was fun.
It does kind of sound
I
like
thought it was like, I don't know.
like a type of orgasm.
Yeah. Like I'm having hot flashes, fever dreams.
Oh my god.
I'm going to
Yeah.
go beat my dog.
Yeah, go hit.
He's going to beat his dog and also...
No, you can't beat it. That's how it has seizures.
That's
You
definitely...
gotta kick it.
That's a jerk off thing.
I was literally confused by that for a moment because I was like, wait, who
You
the
said
fuck has
beat
seizures?
my dog.
who
That
has
sounds-
seizures?
Gross.
I thought you meant that's how you have seizures.
What if
It's like
that's how it
jacking
happened?
off. Dude, imagine having a
Yeah.
seizure mid-sex.
Well, what if that was the
That definitely has
cause?
happened.
And then the doctor was like, you can either never jerk off again or seize up all the time.
I mean,
Which would you rather have?
I have a hard time not jacking off for a few days. Like,
Yeah, but there's no like over.
consequences.
Yeah.
Except for if I ever do have kids, they're probably not going to be all that smart. Because
But that'll probably turn into like you know how when you're getting choked, it feels good to come?
yeah.
Imagine the seized cum.
Oh, seize orgasm.
Yes.
You're like shaking, and
Yeah.
your dick is just like.
Like you always bump your head, but it's still worth
Do you
it.
think it makes your dick vibrate? So if like you're in somebody, it feels nice.
I don't know. That's probably, is that a fetish?
Is seizure dick?
Isn't that what they named the salad after?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's Caesar dick.
Seizure. Well, there's no dick also. I like how the part that's throwing you off is the wrong part. Sure, there's a dick, but it's Caesar dick,
That's Caesar
not
dick.
seizure.
Seizure. Seize the dick and
Yeah.
the day.
Little seizures?
Yeah.
The
Well, $5 pizzas that fuck you up.
You open the box and it strobes at you?
Yes.
It just plays old anime.
Seizure. Couldn't say it fast enough. Seizure.
Caesars.
It's hard.
Caesars,
It's harder.
Caesars.
Harder than you think.
Yeah, it's harder than you think.
Yeah.
I'm the little mouth that could not speak.
Yeah.
Yeah, say that one time normal speed.
The little mouth that could. Or Caesars.
Yeah. There was a comic last night that was convinced that it's pronounced Alzheimer's
Alzheimer's?
and then defended it.
Wait, not old timers, like ald,
Alzheimer's.
It's not really a word.
Alzheimer's.
but ald.
Alzheimer's?
Like ALD?
Alzheimer's?
No, like ALL.
Like he was
Oh,
like, it was like, no, it's not
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's, it's Alzheimer's, you know, because they time all the time.
You ever look down
Don't
at your
remember
watch?
Shit. All
they
the
were-
time.
Yeah, like to remember what time it is.
Yeah.
They're just like, it's. I'm just living in all.
I live in Alaska. It's always sunny.
Living all the time.
All-timer.
Sir.
It does kind of sound like a league of professionals.
All-timers.
Alzheimer's. These
Yeah.
are the Oakland Alzheimer's. I don't know where I'm at. What kind of sport is this? This is baseball, Grandpa. God damn it,
Yeah.
I hate football.
I prefer the leagues before they integrated.
You can't say that anymore, Grandpa. God damn it, this is 1936. I can say what I want.
Yeah, he's got Alzheimer's. But then when we argued, they were like, dude, it's got a Z in it. He goes, I know, I'm ending it with Alzheimer's. It's a Z.
Wait, so this was a real...
Yeah,
This wasn't a bit?
No, he
I really thought it was a joke, and you're just referencing it.
No,
No, this is a real...
What dumbass said that?
Yeah,
Alzheimer's?
name names, 'cause
You
I'm
don't
gonna-
have to. I just...
I'm going to put this guy on the ground all the time.
Alzheimer's.
It was the Dabsky.
Yeah?
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
No, I think he was trolling you.
Yeah.
He's too smart.
You think so?
We have to be real dumb to think that.
You have to be real dumb.
Can I point out that your socks look like they back the blue?
Yeah, what is this thin blue line shit you got on?
They're just socks.
Are you
but,
fucking trying to support?
Did you get those at a police auction?
no. What if like I could I turn them inside out and then it was like a different cause?
It's like a Ukrainian flag.
It's got puzzle pieces.
Yeah.
The autism.
That would be cool if you
We got
had
socks for every kind of protest, event.
reversible jackets, but like they're the polar opposite. I got a vegan and I got a
meat
cow
eaters.
one. Yeah. And that way you can blend
It's
wherever you
vegan
are.
on the outside, but cow leather on the inside. I got a
That's like how this podcast started.
yeah.
Vegan Seagal. That's funny.
Are you tired of explaining your problems? Put a sock in it.
Put a sock in it.
Hey, I support. Look at my socks. That's not the right cause. All right, 1 second. I need to turn them inside
Like
out.
Batman.
Oh, this is a Joker crowd? All right, I'll put my incel socks on.
It would be cool to be so I mean, I do think that once you hit a certain level in your 30s as a white male, you start expressing yourself with your socks.
Yeah, so what were you asking me before?
Do those black the blue?
Yeah, are you a fucking cop supporting fascist dick?
I'm not, but one of my issues this week was
But you do love a good stop and frisk.
How do I lick boots?
no, because I
harder?
just started a new job and my boss is super conservative. He's got guns all over the place.
Oh, that part's
Everybody that works there is conservative. So one of my problems is like, how do I like blend into the?
Well, you look
Conservative
you look like
vibe.
a baseball radio host. So like,
But is that a conservative thing?
yeah, it kind of is.
So just like talk about the seventh inning.
yeah, just stay away from politics, and then like agree that women are vessels for babies.
Well,
Yeah, if you do slip baseball references into your work
Yeah, I
conversations,
do.
that would be oh, really?
all the time. I mean, in all my life, yeah.
Wow, really?
God, those fucking Red Sox, right? Am I right? Am
Yeah.
I right? Those Arizona Diamondbacks,
Swing and a
fucking
miss.
bitches. I don't know what teams are good
Yeah.
or bad anymore. I always
I'm
went
gonna
by
do
how
it
they
during this
played.
episode. You guys better be ready.
Drop baseball ref.
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
know
yeah.
nothing about baseball.
Dude, I know more about
walks into
baseball
the
than you know
office.
about fucking Coheed and Cambria.
The story or the band?
Both, dude.
Oh no.
Dude, baseball I probably know more about baseball than comedy. It's like my OG passion,
Whoa.
dude.
Oh really? Okay,
Yeah.
then you're right. Yeah. You know. Okay, yeah. Because I know nothing about baseball.
Yeah.
I do like to think that if somebody walks into the office at like 9 a.m., you're like, you're safe.
Yeah.
You just start getting into baseball.
Well, Ty goes to the
character.
runner, so
Is that what you do when your conservative boss shoots his guns? You're like safe strike when you shoot one of the other employees.
no, but you guys are saying maybe I should.
Yeah.
Just like start talking about baseball in the.
I just so far I've just been
the one.
trolling them and just been like, "Oh, you guys want me to lib it up?" And I'll just say stuff like that for balance.
You're like you know that Obama was Jesus. Right?
Yeah. No, I was complaining about healthcare and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I'm living it up." But now the cat's out of the bag, so
Yeah. Well, you could. I mean, it is kind of funny to be like, does
Just
anybody
start
else?
wearing a MAGA hat every
I
time.
do
you-
drive a blue Prius though, and I,
mean,
park it next
that's
to his
cool.
red pickup truck.
Oh yeah, that's the most Libby thing you could ever do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not to be progressive, but if anybody wants coffee, I'm picking up.
Yeah. And if anybody opened my Prius door, they'd see sage, they'd see crystals,
Oh God.
they'd see, I don't know.
Is this the hot sauce place?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course conservatives make good hot sauce because they're so full of hate.
Yeah, they bottle it up.
They bottle it up and
Just
then
like their
sell
emotions.
It.
Yeah.
And then
You guys, I had a pretty white moment today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was at the coffee shop and I ordered a pistachio latte, white mocha style. And when I got back to my table, I realized they had
White
not.
mocha style. What does that even mean?
It's a white mocha pistachio latte. White mocha style, dude. Do the dance. Do the mocha dance.
sounds kind of racist.
Yeah.
No, a white guy doing Crank That Soldier Boy.
Yeah.
That's a white mocha
Soldier boy
style.
now.
But my thing was when I got back to my table, I noticed they forgot
You
my.
realized it was just mocha, not white mocha.
No, they forgot my pistachio flakes. They shave it, and they forgot to shave the pistachio.
So what did you do?
Well, I let it go, but I was like, I can't bring this back and be like,
See, that would have been
Where
the
are
white
the
thing to
flakes?
do. That would have been the white thing to do.
where are the flakes?
If you would have gone up and been like, Sir, there are no flakes on my mocha. By the way, you didn't stir
Yeah.
it clockwise.
Yeah.
You stirred it counterclockwise, and that is not the way to do it.
What do you think this is, New Zealand?
God damn it. I'm going to my conservative gun-toting
Yeah.
boss, and he's going to come and tell you guys how to make a goddamn
He's gonna pepper
mocha.
your ass.
He's going to pepper this whole place.
Speaking of conservative
See
baseball
that fucking
references,
Obama flag? He's
Yeah.
going to burn it right now.
His
I feel like
AR,
all coffee shops have an old Obama flag that's just stuck in the back.
his AR-15's a double shot, baby.
You're going to need an espresso when you're bleeding to death.
well, anyway,
Wait,
Well,
okay.
anyway, we got into gun talk, so I'm just going to
Yeah.
steer away from this.
This might be a landmine question.
good.
We need this.
But so if the white way of handling it is complaining and getting them to fix it,
And
Yeah,
what's the Arab way of doing it?
that's not what he was gonna say. Oh, he went landmine on you. He was like, which culture?
I know what I'm doing. I'm white too.
Okay. Also, you didn't finish. You led us down the path that we know where you're going, but you didn't finish.
Come on, say it, Evan. I ain't on record.
Yeah.
what's the darker way of handling it?
Darker?
To rob them.
No,
That would be
that's
the bad
hack,
thing to
dude.
say. Yeah,
That's hack.
That's hack. You're right. You're right. It would be to it would be to accuse them of cultural appropriation by making white mocha instead of just keeping it mocha.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one way to go.
Yeah, yeah. And then like
You were like, actually, the natives invented pistachio flakes.
exact yeah. It's just a college black. He's much more progressive. He's like, listen, this was it the all encumbering like
No.
stereotype, or was it the term college black?
That was it. Yeah. That was it. Which is not a bad name for a coffee, honestly. Helps me study.
I would like a college
How'd you like
black
your-
with a
yeah.
double shot of espresso, white mocha. Do not forget the pistachio flakes this time,
No,
Karen.
there's a college black and then there's a pistachio mocha, white
I'll have
mocha.
a tall
Those are the
college black,
two.
no foam.
Yeah, no foam.
Don't forget. You forget to put the dark chocolate in there, you motherfucker.
Yeah.
College black, you mean a mocha?
Yeah. A woke bloke.
Dude, I just want to see what happens if I say that at a coffee shop now. Can I get a college black?
Yeah. What size? Junior?
17 shots
yeah.
of
I
espresso.
need that Oakland style.
Yeah, graduate degree.
I need a bachelor's college black.
Yo, you guys. Okay, so I had a crazy thing happen to me on Saturday. We last recorded last Friday, right? So it would have been after. So I was filming a fake commercial at City Park, and I was wearing an eye patch. And we were moving locations, so I was carrying Aaron's bag, but I didn't realize it was unzipped because of the eye patch.
Right.
By the way, people with one eye, props. That's hard.
Depth perception compensation.
So I pick up the bag.
Was it different looking through one eye?
No, you just don't have a as full of range, so you kind of miss things out of the corner of your eye.
I used to wear Naruto headbands over one eye in high school or middle school. So that shit sucks.
And you don't even realize it because you can see, but you just don't. What you see is not as accurate as what you're used to seeing.
Yeah.
Which is why driving must be a nightmare. But anyway, so I pick up the bag.
That's why Dan Crenshaw has everybody drive him everywhere.
And all his shit falls out, right? Like the lenses, the lens caps, falls on the ground.
Fragile.
Unfortunately, one thing falls in the lake, but it's a lens cap, so it's like the cheapest thing. So it's not that bad, but it's like a frozen lake. It's like 6 feet down. So I'm like, fuck, I feel like a dick.
You should.
And he's like, you can just buy me a new one. It's only like $4. I'm like, okay, not a big deal. So we go to the other side of the lake to film at our other location. And we're like 20 minutes into it. And I notice out of the corner of my eye.
Which one?
That's funny. Yeah, I noticed out of my one eye that there's this woman like lowering herself onto the ice from like.
Is she going to get the lens cap?
Yeah, dude. She had rock climbing gear, and we're still filming, and I'm like talking about it to Aaron, and I'm like, what is going on over there? He's like, I don't know, and I'm like, is she getting the lens? And he's like, I don't know. And I'm like, well, we should at least ask her. She's so close to it. Like, I don't know what she's doing down there. And so
what else could she be looking for?
We go on the other side of the lake, and I'm just like, hello. And she's like, oh, hey. I'm like, what are you doing? And she's like, oh, I'm getting your lens back for you.
No shit.
She goes, yeah, I have rock climbing equipment at my house. So I went home and I got my equipment, and I was just like blown away.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy, right?
You got a whole search and rescue without even asking for it.
For $4.
You know, my dad actually... So going to the beach is like an everyday thing. In Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah. You live at the
So we were there, and just everybody decided to get into the water. So we all got in the water. When my dad got out, he was like, "Fuck, my wedding ring fell off."
Oh no!
And there happened to be a guy walking through with like a metal sifter
and he's
through
like,
the water.
What?
Sir, I need your service.
Oh my God! He's like, nobody's talked to me in 36 years.
I got 19 wedding bands.
I started this 36 years ago to meet people, and everybody's afraid of me.
Everybody's all like, internet.
Well, that's the same thing with the lady walking around with rock climbing equipment going into frozen lakes.
She went back to her house.
Nobody is talking to her.
Yeah, no.
I was talking
Even
to her.
you were nervous. You were like, should we approach the lens lady?
She's like, I'm going to save you
but
for this $4 purchase.
Yeah,
We
I
ended
was impressed.
We asked the guy, we were like, hey, it's a long shot, but if you do find it, please let us know. And he, what do you know? Fucking found it.
He got it.
Yeah, and we got the wedding band back.
And now he's your godfather.
And that became my stepmom.
Yeah.
Sir, I just want you to know.
Oh, yeah, my mom drowned that day.
What if you could... I don't want to entertain
Why my
that
dad
because I
was
don't
so
believe
upset
you.
for losing the ring. He was like, I need something to remember this bitch by.
You think they would have made a new metal detector by now that you can change the settings on it, like maybe to like find like a friend or something?
To find what?
Friendship. Oh. It only finds metal, but maybe it could attract you to other lonely men or something.
Well, Gaydar's real.
Gaydar?
Yeah, they actually had it in Canada. It was a machine that they would make people sit in front of, and it would show them images of men's bodies. And I'm not making a joke.
I know.
It's
I'm
legitimate.
waiting.
It was called the Fruit Machine. I'm not even kidding. I'm not doing a joke here. I'll
show it to me.
I don't know if that proves that Gaydar is real though.
Yeah, that
well,
just
and then they
means that,
kicked
like,
people out of the military based off of it.
Oh.
Like they used a machine to test if people were gay. And
I heard about that in a lot of like like there's militaries. I think it was the Israel military. That like it wasn't just enough to be gay. You had to be a bottom to get out of being in the military.
What?
Like if you were a top gay, it's like no, you're still fine. But if you took it in the ass, then it's like all right. So you had to come in and like show pictures of you taking in the ass, and then they're like, all right, you don't have to join the military because it's like. Yeah.
So that's like the bone spurs.
Here's me taking the ass and just you
It's like,
Photoshop like this.
Yeah.
I like this.
It also sounds like somebody just who wants to fuck people in the ass starts a business that's like, we'll get you out of the military.
Yeah. That's the entrepreneur mindset.
Yeah, you got to find the market and fill it. with your dick.
Yeah.
The fruit
boy.
machine.
All right.
What the fuck?
I mean, that guy has nice abs. I don't know if that makes me gay. Why'd you go images?
It's not necessarily gay to find men attractive, or to admit that there are men that are attractive.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Now, if they would have shown like bears, and then you're still getting the results, then you're gay. Because it's fine to find attractive men attractive, because attractive men are attractive, but it's different when you're finding like fucking.
Dude, their police is the Royal Canadian Mounted Police, and they're trying to find who's gay. I mean, come on, dude.
Mounted is
come
the
up with a better name. Yeah, we're Royal Mounted Men. Yeah, dude.
Tops in the line.
Royal Mounted Men.
It almost like even the acronym kind of looks like it says cream pie. RCMP. You changed the order of those first two. You got cream pie. That's what I see. Not that cream pie's gay, but
Cream pie
it is
very gay.
Is it? Well,
I
whatever.
mean, no, because the term cream pie originally comes from coming in puss. So
Yeah, that's sort of.
so it's like anti-gay.
That's what my fortune cookie told me. It meant.
What was the Chinese word that it taught you on the back of that one?
Milk butterfly.
Konnichiwa.
It's the same phrase.
That's my favorite Japanese poet.
Oh, milk butterfly. I liked him better when he was milk caterpillar, but
He's evolved.
still pretty good.
You can't ask an artist not to evolve.
He got really progressive
Yeah.
when he became milk butterfly. He's all wearing all these. It's like his David Bowie phase.
Yeah. Plus now he drinks soy.
He's simping for all these ladies.
You guys ever had any weird jobs?
Yeah.
What's the weirdest job you ever had, or just a weird one?
I mean, I got hired by people to for disabled people to mow their yards, and I never got paid for it. There was just multiple people and that was weird. I'm not kidding.
Wait. Why didn't they pay you? Did you not do a
Multiple
good job?
disabled
You're like,
people.
they're not going to notice they're disabled.
They tricked me.
Wait,
Oh.
wait.
There was like a group of disabled people
Yeah.
that would trick me.
Did they have a name?
Evan.
Bastards.
Evan, you seem stupid.
Yeah, seriously, they got me. No, that was
They
pretty weird.
Tom Sawyered you.
Yeah, really. That was,
They're like, next you're gonna paint this fence.
Talk about handy capable.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
They probably weren't even. They were just like, well, you guys want to trick this skater?
They're not even disabled. All right, Tom, put on
Yeah.
a crutch.
Yeah.
We're going to trick this skater kid into
You
mowing
got a
our
wheelchair in the
lawns.
backyard, right? Yeah. Of course, dude.
I think
Okay,
weird-
so how many days did you work there?
Yeah, I was going to say.
I did about 3 yards.
3. Oh, it was
It's
three
only one
different.
day.
No, it was all a couple days.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. It was over this. I was like, maybe this
then
next
wait.
person will hook me up.
And then there were... we were like, hey.
Oh, he didn't have a hook, though.
Did you sign it? Did you have a W-2?
No, I was not. I wasn't.
How
Nothing
old
about
were
it
you,
was
13?
professional. Yeah, about 16. It was enough to
This
where I
is
could.
Florida shit.
This is Florida.
yeah.
Oh, okay. Now it makes
This
sense.
is
Big
total
time.
Florida.
Yeah, the
you were
old-
shirtless doing this. These guys were gay.
I got credit for it at college. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, I would be able to mow. I could put the mower in the back of my Camry, and I'd drive to these people's houses.
And so you'd mow their lawn, and then you'd knock on their door and say, "Hey, the lawn's
No,
done."
They asked me to come.
Yeah,
Like they knew.
that's what I'm saying. But then, like, so you
then when
mowed
you're
it,
done-
and then how are you trying to get paid?
They were like, "We'll get it to you."
They were just like this
Eventually.
group of vague handicapped people.
Yeah.
We got you.
Evan just got done with my yard. He's coming to
Yeah.
your house.
Tell
Make
him you're
sure not
blind.
to
Tell him
pay
you're blind. Make sure he thinks you're blind.
Yeah. Get your dog out. Put him on. I know he doesn't listen
Yeah.
to you, but like,
Let's
put
get
your
our story
dog.
straight.
This is important, but when you
Disabled.
answer the door, you got to spill your coffee a little bit.
You must be wearing Crocs.
You want your fucking lawn to look good? You'll spill the coffee.
Yeah. No, I want to. I mean, summer camp was pretty wild.
Okay.
Just because it was in charge of people's lives, and I was like second.
It's like
in
swimming
command.
and stuff.
Yeah. We would hire we would just call somebody a lifeguard.
Yeah.
They had no certificate. We're like, well, if he's watching, if they're watching the water.
I was actually a lifeguard, so that's hilarious.
Yeah.
Because I had to go through like 3 weeks of training to become one, and they're just like, you'll probably be able to save these kids.
We didn't do any of it.
Did any kids die?
We did have some in the past, not any time that I was there. We had a lot of broken bones.
Listen, guys, we need to have our record.
What kind of camp?
It was like a stay away summer camp where you just like sleep in cabins and then you do different activities during the day. But I mean, I started
Sounds
there.
like a good time.
Oh, it was, dude. It was
I
literally
used to go to
the
one of
best.
those.
Yeah. No, we had the worst was
Sleepaway
broken
camp?
bones.
Yeah.
I think we had a lot of I think the day we lost our insurance, we had 3 broken bones the next day. Like in one day. And it was like, we were
the insurance just saw it coming. They're like, this is not going to last.
Yeah.
You guys really are fucking up. We got to take this away from you.
I think it was.
And
our
then what
last-
happened? Like, I mean, that sounds like a big problem.
Well, then we had to go to this other last resort, like our last option of insurance. It was super expensive, and we had to follow all these pretty crazy rules. Like if a kid ever hugged you, you had to put your arms up.
So
Just
you
because of
didn't molest
insurance.
them?
Yeah, it's like a safety thing with children. So like all the time counselors just had to like, put their hands up like they were drowning or something.
yeah. Which, if anything,
Stranger danger. This
Yeah.
is safe for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that just opens access more
This
to
kid
the
is
genitals.
essentially hugging me.
Well, yeah, if you're like
Yeah.
a teenage
Swear.
boy and you go to hug a counselor girl,
Get the fruit machine out. I
Yeah,
need to know
yeah.
that I'm not gay for kids.
If you're gay, you're gonna mow so many lawns.
I need the kid-sized fruit cup
Yeah.
machine.
Dang.
Dude, the weirdest job I ever had is I worked at a hookah lounge
Okay.
for a couple of conservative Iraqi war veterans.
How old are you?
I was like 19.
Okay, so you could smoke tobacco.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
like so, these were like 2 conservative guys who were in the Iraq War. Like they went to Fallujah,
Yeah.
like and shit like that. And they were in a college part of the town, so like 90% of all the customers were college kids, but all they wouldn't play modern music.
Was it
So they-
Denver or where?
no, it was in Junction. But
Okay.
like they wouldn't play modern music. They would just play country and 80s rock and like 90s rock and stuff. But like I try to, because like these college
Van
kids would
Halen.
talk to me all the time and they'd be like, hey, put on, Lil Wayne, whatever the fuck was popular at the time. And I'd put that on and one of them would like get angry.
I'd be like, I didn't fight for your freedom in
to
Volusia for
listen to
this.
black people.
Damn.
Like, dude, it was fucking nuts. These guys would get pissed. And it's like, you work at a hookah lounge.
I
It's the
find that a
most common-
strange business to start because that's kind of, doesn't that remind you of your time?
Well, that's why. Like they told, because I talked to them. Obviously, I had to, and they told me that like the one good thing about
Yeah.
it being in Iraq was like they got in a hookah and they were like, this is like, because they would smoke it all the time.
Okay, so
They'd
they
be
just-
smoking in
it
the
was a
back
good thing.
all the time. Yeah, like
Okay.
their dying comrades and all that stuff is really bad. But they discovered hookah and its many qualities of consumption.
All right.
You ever had hookah?
Yeah, we used to have a hookah in my apartment in Boston.
Yeah, me too.
Nice.
Well,
Yeah,
not
we
in
would,
Boston, obviously. but
Load it up.
Have
if
you
you
ever
know what I
heard
mean?
Beaver's joke about hookah?
Don't
No.
say it on the podcast.
Okay, I won't. But it is actually really good.
Darn.
I know. And I had a hookah. I bought it online and I brought it home. And somehow between buying it and bringing it home, the whole glass broke.
Nice.
Yeah, I felt
That's a
It's not that nice.
I haven't smoked hookah in probably 10 years. Ever since I got fired from that place, I don't think I've smoked hookah because like it's left such a shitty taste in my mouth.
Trigger.
They didn't pay me. It's so funny. This is why I hate conservatives, because they're so hypocritical in this sense. Is like they were so about business and stuff, and then they didn't pay me on time.
Yeah.
And I got mad about it, and they fired me for being mad that they didn't pay me on time.
Okay, so both of your worst jobs or weirdest jobs, you didn't get paid.
Yeah. Well, I got paid.
Accurately.
It was just like 3 days late, and I was pissed. And
Yeah.
they
I
were
feel
like,
like that's probably the
well,
weirdest part. Is you're like, I did a job for nothing.
Yeah.
That was weird. I just
Okay.
mowed somebody's yard.
Mine was just 2 people cultural, like actual cultural appropriation.
Did it have like a
to make
funny
money?
United States like
No, it was just
pun
called. It
name?
was just called the Hookah Lounge. That's all it was.
Operation Smoke?
No, Operation Take Their Culture.
Red, white, and blue raspberry.
Like when people talk about cultural
got you,
appropriation,
bro.
that's actually cultural appropriation. Two white dudes opening like a hookah shop to like
Yeah.
make money in a small fucking hodunk Colorado town full of white people and college kids. That's actual cultural appropriation.
It does feel like the Taco Bell of hookah.
Yeah, and it gave you diarrhea. The hookahs actually gave you diarrhea as well.
Wow. I've never heard of that.
Shisha.
Shisha. Pretty good.
That one made my brain hurt.
He likes his jokes.
I remember having all the different little containers of the shisha, and you pull it out. It looks like fucking like
It's like
wet.
sticky, right? And wet. Yeah.
Goo.
Yeah.
Wet tobacco
But it was
goo.
cool to have all the different coals on top.
Those
and
coals are nice, and they come in those tight little pouches.
they look like Oreos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever eat one? ever get so high?
Before dabs, it was the only reason to have a torch. Like, you remember
Yeah.
that? Before
Yeah.
dabs came out, that was like, when you saw somebody with a torch, you're like, either they got hookah or they're smoking meth. Like, one of those two things is going down.
I don't even remember how we used to light it.
But the hookah machines even look pretty methy. Like it
yeah.
looks like a giant chemistry set.
Did you ever smoke weed out of a hookah? Like, did you ever figure
Yes,
out the
that's what I was saying
concoction? Like,
before.
the layers.
I was like, we
you
used
put-
to deck it out, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
I remember
Now you do
trying
know
to
what I mean.
mix the two.
Yeah,
Shisha.
for
No,
sure.
that's what you do. You layer it. You put shisha, weed, and then shisha again, and then weed on top.
And that would last for like 2 hours.
Yeah, dude, you
You
get
watch so many Led Zeppelin
fucked
concerts.
up, dude. Yeah. And then,
That's all I did in college.
And then like 5 or 6 hours later, you have a headache from hell, and then like you're
Yeah.
like, all right, take a nap.
The Led Zeppelin concert, "Headache from Hell." I love that. That's a good one.
The headache remains the same.
Yeah.
I wish you were here, headache. Wait, that was Pink Floyd. Sorry.
You guys.
It is a
So
good shot.
when I was living in Boston, this is how I met my drug dealer, or one of them. We were just coming back to our apartment once, and there was a guy on our roof, and he was just throwing rocks at cars.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then he came
Like a
downstairs and he said,
caveman?
"Hey, I'm Mango. You want to buy some weed?" Little pebbles, like maybe it was just like his calling
Or
card.
he's like, hey, bro.
I
my
don't remember,
name's
but I remember his
Mango."
name was Mango. He was on our roof. He was throwing rocks, and then after that, he was in our apartment every day for the rest of the summer.
What? That's not what you do with a mango. You don't find that man and be like, come on in.
Come on, bro.
He was chill, dude. He was always, we were like 22. Nothing could
no,
go
Mango
wrong.
is probably the shit.
Actually, I was like 19. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, as a 19-year-old, like I knew that time when you were young and you meet some, because I bet he was like what, 25?
He was like, yeah, he was
Like
older
maybe
than
30,
us.
maybe
No,
30.
he was young.
Okay.
He was
so
probably
20.
like 22.
But I remember that time when like you were really young and like there would be somebody who was like older and didn't have their shit together, be like, he's older, he can buy alcohol.
Yeah,
so
dude.
Like there was this dude at the skate park in Aztec, New Mexico called Stoney, and it was his real name. But he was like,
It's not like some mango. You don't think Mango was his real name?
did you check his ID? Because I checked
No,
Stoney's ID,
I
and that
didn't.
shit was for real. But this dude was like, he was like 28
Yeah,
years
because
old.
Stoney doesn't have a fake ID.
No.
He's got like a drawn-on mustache on his face.
But he would like, it was so weird. He was the only dude that I ever knew that like, he was the first dude I ever met that lived in Denver. So that was like, everybody was always like, oh, he's from Denver. And it's better than the shitty ass Farmington.
It's way cooler than Aztec, New Mexico. Is that
Yeah.
what it was really called?
Yeah, it's called Aztec, New Mexico. It's
That
such a
sounds like
shit
cultural
town.
appropriation.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, 100% it was. That's all of New Mexico. That's literally New Mexico. That's gentrified Mexico.
That's so true. Wow.
Word.
Like, that's the reason that they have dry casinos up in that bitch, because that place sucks. Anyways, back to Mango.
We have
Yeah.
white
Fuck this.
cartels.
Oh, that was the thing. I used to do crime with Stoney because he was like 28
Wow.
and I was
Just like
17.
generic
Like a drug.
crime.
We stole.
We would meet up on weekends and do
I
crime.
remember his girlfriend. His girlfriend stole his bed out
Yeah.
of his house.
That's
which
hard.
is such a weird thing.
Hard
Yeah,
to
right.
do.
It's a
Classic-
weird thing.
classic
So
girlfriend.
in revenge, we
Yeah.
went to her house and we stole both of her TVs.
He
not
said,
just
"In
one.
revenge, dude. This is like some Rambo shit."
You don't
Well-
think Stoney lives in a world of revenge? That's his whole life.
The thing
Yeah.
that made me laugh so hard is that going in and out? We had to go through a construction site, and both times we talked to the construction people for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. Wait, what was the revenge? I
We
missed
stole
it.
2 TVs from our
Oh.
house. And then they were like flat screen TVs, and they're in the back of my truck, and we're driving away,
Yeah.
and we're stopped at this construction site just hamming it up with this fucking dude, and he doesn't even think about it. And then we drove all the way to Durango, Colorado, and sold both of them for like $50 each.
Yeah, and you were like, we spent $130 on gas, Stoney.
Oh no, Durango was like only like 30 minutes away. Like that was actually
What are we
nice.
doing, Stoney?
But it was hilarious because like right afterwards, so we sell these TVs in revenge,
Yeah.
right? We get our $50
How do you go about
each.
selling a TV?
You go to a pawn shop. And
Okay.
You sell them. That's why we had to go to Durango, because you don't sell stolen items to pawn shops in the same town. You gotta go to the
Okay.
next town. So we go to Durango, we sell these TVs, and then afterwards we randomly come upon these people that were going bridge diving.
Punishment form.
I'm coming up on these people.
Yeah. Who wants plasma screen?
We just saw them at a liquor store randomly
Yeah.
because like that's what you.
What is coming up on these people? Is that like a gang thing? So we were rolling up on these.
No, it's just a Stoney thing.
Yeah.
When he approaches people, he's coming up on them.
Yeah. But is that like masculine or is it sexual
It's
or is
masculine.
It's masculine. It's not sexual. It's just masculine.
It's just like it's
It
just
is
like
the definition.
I'm gonna
of
fuck
toxic
you up.
masculinity.
Okay, coming up on people.
I'm coming up on people, but we came upon these people.
Oh,
That
wow.
sounds worse. That sounds
It
medieval.
Sounds
almost.
awful. Yeah.
Why did I go to this story? It's more the revenge part that I wanted to tell.
There's a lot going on here.
I know. Trying to fill time till Kelsey's ready.
Nah, you're good.
But like we randomly came upon these people in liquor stores because I would always use him to get me beer because
Yeah.
that's what you use older people for.
How old was
when you're
he?
19? He was like 28, maybe 30.
Okay.
And I was like 19 at the time, so I couldn't buy alcohol.
Yeah.
So like that's what you do. And he
So
like
crazy.
talked to these random people in the liquor store, and he's like, "Hey, you want to go cliff diving?" And we're like, I was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing anything today." And we went bridge diving off of a random bridge in the middle of fucking
Do you have to be
Durango.
good at stuff to do that, or can you just like kind of fall in?
I mean, yeah, you can kind of just.
Do you need
fall in.
form?
Some places you need form because you got to jump
Yeah.
away from the wall. But
Imagine.
this is a bridge, so you just jumped off the bridge.
Cliff diving with Stoney.
That sounds like an adventure.
Coming up on you. We sold some TVs. Now we're going cliff
I've always
diving.
wondered whether Stoney's dead or not. Like, because I haven't heard from him in probably 15 years, and it's one of the, or well, obviously like 10, 11 years. And it's always one of those things that I always think about of just like, I wonder if that man died.
Maybe
'Cause
he
did smoke
started
lot of meth.
a successful business in Denver.
Yeah, he's got like four bars, right?
Yeah.
Stoney's.
Somebody got it.
Mic there.
Yeah, we used to have a mic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always look for him there. I'm like, would you come to
Yeah.
your namesake, Stoney?
Actually, the owner robbed Stoney, and for revenge,
And for revenge.
Stoney made 7 businesses in his name.
Have you ever done revenge? You guys have got to have done revenge.
I've
Revenge
had
is
revenge
nice.
gotten on me, and I didn't like it.
I don't.
You've never done revenge? Come on.
I'm trying to think. I mean,
Maybe like very basic shit, but not
Like
really.
insulting somebody, that doesn't count. I mean, like doing like
I'm
you
trying to
haven't-
think.
You haven't had like somebody wrong you, so you just steal something from them.
I do like to steal, but I don't think it's out of revenge.
All right, I got one.
What'd you steal from your vegan girlfriend?
So
Tell us.
when I was living in Boston,
Her
I was
vegan
like
mayonnaise.
obsessed. All
Very
right, you guys.
No. Continue. Boston, revenge.
I was like obsessed with this girl. You know, the girl next door. She was like my best friend, but I was in love with her.
And she wouldn't.
And my roommate, he was like a real ladies' man, and he could get any lady. And he was giving me advice on how to get this chick. And
What was his name?
I'd rather not.
We'll call him
Boney.
Stoney too.
Yeah, Stoney the second. But so one day
No, he's not mango. He's pineapple.
we had a party at my house or at my apartment, and we were all hanging out in the living room, and I went into my room and he was making out with the girl in my room.
After he was fully aware that she was your bae.
Yeah. And they were drunk. I was drunk. We were all drunk, but I was pissed, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what'd you do?
See, this is why I love revenge.
Well, about 2 years later,
Oh, this is a long game. You're like, oh, I'm gonna fuck your
well, he was
mom.
he was in a different city for like a job,
And he had
but
definitely
his
forgotten about
his
this.
girlfriend used to still hang out at the house a lot,
Right.
and
Did you fuck his girlfriend?
Jeremy
one night
Cash.
she got real drunk, and
oh my god.
so did I.
Wait, calm down.
and
Jeremy Cash.
we sort of hooked up,
oh.
and I felt so bad the next day. I told him,
No, you told him to rub it in
Wait
his
a
face.
second.
yeah.
No, that's the worst.
Because he was
part.
suspicious. He like messaged me. He was
That's
like,
where the revenge
he was like,
kicks
where
in.
did she sleep? And I swear I said some bullshit. Like I was like, oh, she slept on the couch with the
slept on the
dog. I
floor.
swear to God, I
Oh,
threw it.
you
I said with the dog.
Because I'm a dog.
Yeah.
I am revenge.
But then later he started asking questions, and I came clean pretty quick. And she was pretty pissed about it.
Oh, you dog.
Wait, did you? When you came back, we were like, did you try and do that excuse? Well, you made out with my girlfriend 2
No.
years ago.
We were never really. Well, I guess he kind of moved on because he still invited me to his wedding like 5 years later.
With her?
No.
I would've
Yeah,
loved if it
so
was
I
the
don't know,
same
man.
Girl.
Yeah.
We were pretty young.
Hey, you remember,
I was probably 23, but
Were
I don't
those-
know if it was
that
like
young.
I don't know, but yeah, but
I mean, it is.
it was a while ago at this point.
Yeah,
But I don't
make
know
up
if it was
with-
like premeditated, like revenge, or if it was more just like I'm drunk and it's
No, that's what
Friday
I'm saying.
night.
Is I think you had fun.
I don't think I was like
the revenge was telling him.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's where.
Oh boy.
Guess what? So, like, where were you guys sleeping? Oh, I gotta tell you where I was sleeping.
Yeah.
You
My
message
dick
him in the morning.
slept in
like,
her puss.
"Bro,
Yeah.
I fucked the hottest chick. Like,
Yeah.
and he's like, who?
I
And you're
used
like,
your methods that you taught me. Oh man. Hey, they're both married now, so whatever. I'm the one who's like fucking lonely, you know?
Yeah.
It all came back to me. So,
I'm trying to think of another. I mean, we were really into pranks.
yeah.
And so I think that led to a lot of, but pranks got out of hand at the house.
Yeah.
And we weren't allowed to do them anymore.
Okay.
My roommate started setting the house on fire for a
Just
while
okay.
because he knew it made me nervous.
What?
Yeah, because he
then
knew it would
almost
make you
set your
nervous.
own house on fire?
You're one of those types that freak out to flames.
Well, only in
Hey,
my
calm
home.
down, Evan.
Yeah.
It's just a fire in the
Yeah.
house.
It would start on the floor, and he'd have it go up
And
on
then
the
it go
things.
into the drapes.
Yeah, and I was like, dude, this isn't funny.
Yeah.
And he thought it was hilarious
And
because
he's
he's like,
like,
look
"This is-"
look how much you're freaking out right now.
Yeah, dude. Did you even buy these curtains?
I've got a fire extinguisher in the next
Yeah.
room.
I'll put it out white mocha style.
He's like, come on.
Yeah.
You ever seen a pistachio caught on fire? Watch.
Yeah.
I have I've lit a fire and put it out with puke before.
Wow.
Yeah, it was like when you first start
Wait.
watching like CKY.
What puke?
I ate a can of spinach and then went,
Oh.
But this was all planned.
yeah.
Jeez.
Okay.
It was like, hey, let's set a fire and put it out with vomit.
I feel like, yeah.
That's
That
revenge.
tracks.
That's crazy, dude.
Wait,
revenge.
who was that revenge on? The fire?
Yeah. Popeye.
What was on my principal's lawn?
Oh,
No,
okay.
I'm kidding. That would
Okay.
be way
Oh,
cooler.
that would have been much cooler. Got my hopes up.
Damn.
As far as principals, I did get in a car accident that ruined my principal's car. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
I wasn't driving.
Cool. Good for you.
Yeah, I abandoned the scene.
Nice job.
I had to ride the bus.
I feel like they're going to play this episode in a court of law one day. We got TV theft. We got hit and run. We got crime of passion.
We have revenge.
I would like to remind the viewers, though, that this is all
fiction,
parody.
yes.
You know, we would never.
Yeah, we made all that
We're
up.
comedians. I don't
Allegedly,
know.
I stole a TV.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
allegedly,
sometimes you have to
somebody
talk
puked
about
on
things for comedic value.
like crime.
Yeah, I mean, whatever's funny.
yeah, Stoney doesn't
So,
even
you know,
exist.
we don't really advocate any of that.
Who gets their name on a knife?
The man you stole it from, probably. I want you to know when I stick it in you who I am.
Who I am.
Carl's Blade. We hate Carls on this podcast. I hope there's a Carl out there listening, just plotting. He's got his hands like this right now.
I'm gonna get a knife. I'm gonna put my name on it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get you, Cash.
Yeah, you
You fucked
misinformercial.
my girlfriend for
fuckers.
the last time.
That's revenge.
Yeah, just murder.
Murder. What is this? A Mel Gibson movie? Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
That's the name.
It's a double Carl side.
Yeah.
Coming this summer, a Mel Gibson movie. I'm gonna get you.
Yeah.
I'm a loose cannon.
Mango and Mel Gibson star throwing anti-Semitic rocks off of rooftops.
These rocks are full of hate.
Yeah.
And also Judaism.
You want to load up that?
Intro music?
Yeah.
Man, I have an article pulled up that I'm going to talk about on a whole nother thing, but it's titled, "Can we please stop pretending about the Nazis outside of Omaha?"
Oh, wait.
It makes me, it's the,
Dang, dude. You open the box.
I mean, obviously, there's Nazis outside of Omaha. Why are we trying to forget about them?
Omaha what? Nebraska? Is that like a...
No, Omaha, Canada.
I don't know. I mean, it's not ringing any Nazi bells.
everywhere.
it's the football thing you say before a hike.
Yeah.
Nazi 22.
Price valuable. Go back to memory to Cory now. Winston Churchill call in the next 10 minutes. Buy now, buy now, buy now, buy now. Misinfomercials with Cory Stevens and Jeremy Cash.
Yeah, I'm Cory Stevens, and this is Jeremy Cash, and this is Evan Fitzgerald, and we are Misinfomercials. I'm Misinfomercials. He's Misinfomercials. Evan's Misinfomercials. We are all in Misinfomercials.
Yeah.
Wow, that was good.
That's pretty good.
I kind of like that.
I know, that was nice.
Hey, have you guys noticed that nobody says you're welcome anymore?
How so?
Like, whenever I go to Starbucks, I buy a coffee, and then I say thank you. And then instead of saying you're welcome, they say thank you back to me. It's just like this.
Well, they're thanking
do.
you for your business.
I know, but it's like, I remember when people used to say you're welcome, and
Well,
now it's
see-
just thank you, thank you.
Well, see, I say always.
What do you say?
Like, no, I say always. Instead of saying you're welcome, like when somebody says thank you for this, I'm always like, always.
Always.
Because, like, it's, somebody was talking about this on some thread I was reading, that this new generation is, you know, when you're like, you're welcome, it's this, like, it's this thing of gravity, gratitude towards the person that did it. Like, thank you. Yes, you're welcome. I did this thing for you.
Is it passive aggressive almost?
No,
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Exactly. But like when
Don't
it's
even
always,
mention it.
I do always because it just should be inherent that you help people.
Sure.
Like, so that's why I always just say always, like, because I'm like, I will always help.
Would you like to donate to the starving children?
Never.
Oh,
Would you like to go?
Because I don't trust those charities.
yeah.
Stoney
Well, we
comes up
starve
and is
children.
Like, would you
You
like to go
shouldn't.
steal TVs? You're like,
Always.
Always. Stony.
Every
Stony.
single time.
We have matching shirts, of course. I would love to.
Always.
Always.
I used to say absolutely, and I had a waiter.
That's a sassy phrase.
That's a little
Would you like some more
sassy.
water? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
As soon as you get around to it.
I'm talking about when I'm serving people. So
Can you
they'll
help
be
me
like,
take out the trash? Absolutely.
yeah.
All right, give me an example.
Hey, can I have a Coke? Absolutely.
Absolutely.
And then
Unless your sugars are up because you do have diabetes. Absolutely.
Always.
Always.
I always have diabetes.
you're an absolute diabetic.
Yeah.
Anyway, so a waiter
But
broke
a
you of your
waiter came
habit.
behind me. He was like, you should never speak in absolutes. And for some reason that
What is he, 5?
Absolute.
yeah.
Only the Sith deal in absolutes. Like, what the fuck kind of nerd is this?
I don't even get it.
Like living a
He
living
needs
a life
wiggle
of-
room?
of yes, and for sure all the time. That's not a good way to
He's a
live.
maybe dude.
Yeah, he lives in a world of gray.
Okay.
A world of maybes and kinda.
Yeah, exactly. And he was like, you shouldn't be so.
Isn't that
certain. That it's an absolute.
You shouldn't be such a bitch.
I mean,
With your fucking gray. Hey, will you help me take out the trash? Kinda.
I don't know. I just want someone to say you're welcome.
Maybe. Shut the fuck up. You always deal. Everybody deals in absolutes. I fucking hate that shit.
Yeah.
That, and I've heard a lot of like, no worries.
No worries is okay.
Yeah, no worries is good. That one's just like a scoff off of just like, yeah, thank you. No worries, dog.
That'd be something funny to say to your doctor, though. It's like, you have a year to live, and you're just like, no worries.
Hakuna Matata, bro.
Yeah, it's all good. I don't even have insurance, so.
Did you not hear me?
You're not even getting paid.
1 year to live.
Yeah, it's all good.
Dude.
It's all good?
Yeah. Like,
well, not
there's
all,
one more Warp Tour I was going to go to anyway. No worries.
I need to see NoFX one more time, and then I can die.
I am warped out.
I am warped out. You have 1 year to live. Always. Thank you.
Life's one big warp hole. So.
Yeah. You've warped. Have you?
Nope.
I'm pretty sure Evan has. I think you told
you
me.
can tell just by looking at
I
me,
can.
right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, you were warped.
When I was
Central.
like, you can listen to Newfound Glory live and see a skateboarding mini ramp right next to me, and there's monster chicks everywhere. It's the coolest thing.
I've always wanted
Monster
to go.
chicks?
I just hate spending money.
Yeah,
what's
there's
a
always
monster chicks?
chicks and Red Bull bitches.
Can you guys elaborate? I don't know what that means.
the babes walking around
with monster uniforms?
and they
Monster
hand out
uniforms?
monsters.
Like the energy drink.
Oh, okay.
God. He's like, what are these trailer park whores doing at Warp Tour? These monster women.
Well, I thought maybe they had like costumes on or something.
It's just
I skate and I scare. I don't know what to tell you.
I want a shirt for Halloween that says I skate and I scare.
Yeah, but I ain't no monster lady.
Just as the woman from the movie Monsters, just that hooker. I kill men.
Word. Well, thank you guys for that. I got Starbucks, and I've just noticed I gotta stop saying that. I got some independent coffee that was grown in with
lab.
great equality in mind and passion for the workers.
Yeah, you really shouldn't be going to Starbucks, dude.
I know, right? I'm an asshole.
You're better than that.
I so am.
You know, I got really pretentious about coffee for about 5 seconds. I started watching this dude who like does like coffee experiments on a YouTube channel, and he deep fried coffee.
The bean?
No, like to roast the bean.
Okay.
He deep fried.
That sounds
the coffee.
interesting.
I've had deep fried Mountain Dew. I'm not even.
I don't even know how to respond to that because I don't know what that means.
You've never gone to the fair and gotten deep fried soda?
No. What?
How
the
does
fuck?
that work?
Wait. What? Yeah.
I'll show you. I mean,
how does
it's a
that-
real thing.
Do they just pour soda into the oil and then wait? What? All right. Yeah. Please show me a video. I have no idea what the fuck this is.
Yeah, I mean, it was my favorite part of the fair is you go and get like deep fried butter.
All right, well, I looked
There's
this up.
nothing
I got
fair
it.
about that.
You gotta go pee.
I gotta go.
Deep fried sodas.
You know how like when the mountains turn blue, it's like your beer's cold or something?
Of course.
What if they had more signals? You know, it's like when the mountain turns green, it means you have pancreatitis. You're like, Jesus. When the mountains turn red, it's time to pay your electric bill.
But like, what are they on?
I don't know. It's just tapped into big power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or it would be cool to have a beer that tells you no.
Or maybe you're just like,
You have an alcohol problem.
it's like a mood ring.
If the mountains are in doubles.
Yeah.
If you're seeing two, that means you got to stop.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Deep fried soda.
What the fuck? Wait, what is that? Is that deep fried ice?
No, it's like
What? Wait, show me a video of them making it.
Yeah.
Wait, are those meatballs?
Oh.
What the fuck are those? Are those sugar funnel?
So it's
cake
got
balls, or
it's
what
got
the hell?
some sort of a
batter,
bread.
maybe?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought the
It's
soda
not just
was
liquid.
deep fried.
Like that would be
Okay.
hard to
Yeah,
do.
I was like, how do you deep fry liquid?
Yeah, doesn't it go everywhere?
I've never had this before.
Deep fried.
deep fried liquid.
That is the most redneck shit I've ever heard.
Okay, so it's like batter soaked in soda.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, this
That's
makes
fair.
much more sense.
That's
okay.
fair. There's eggs in it and shit.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm much more into this
We're
than
on board.
I was before. Yeah. I'll do this out of revenge.
To your stomach.
Yeah. Fuck you. Stop bleeding so much.
Take more fried soda.
All right. That makes my, because when you said, no, but back to the coffee thing. Because you can are you going to go pee?
No.
Oh, but you can, but I guess to roast coffee beans, you can deep fry them.
Yeah.
And it works, and it kind. But the thing I was watching, because all I've seen is French press is like fancy to me, right?
For coffee?
Yeah, for coffee, that's like fancy for me. Is a French
It's a
press.
step up.
But like, I didn't know there were things beyond that where one, you roast your own beans. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, I don't know how to do that the regular way.
Yeah.
And then using. What kind of cloth is it? It's like a cheesecloth. Cheesecloth to like just put it.
Which is a shitty name for it. It's
I
like,
know. I never understood
not
why it's called.
cheese.
It's never used
Just
for
call
cheese.
it like
Oh, it was
crock.
originally.
Is that what it originally was used for?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's how they would
But
strain
it
the mold out of them.
I tried eating it and it was not.
You tried eating.
Well, I thought it was cheese.
I feel like this isn't a joke. I feel like it's true. I feel like he was so.
Yeah,
desperate
Mango
in
sold me
his
some really good
poverty.
weed, and then I tried to eat some cheesecloth.
Well, cheesecloth is made from cheese string, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he was like,
Cheese
"This tastes like
string.
paper." And you're like, "You're an idiot."
Yeah. You guys, it's snowing.
Oh my God,
Isn't
it is
that cool?
snowing.
Yeah, Trey said that was going to happen. It's not going to stick because it's 50 degrees, so we're fine.
That's crazy.
Where
Nature's
Crazy.
amazing because it was just so sunny earlier today.
It's Colorado, you Florida dipshit.
I appreciate the miracle of nature.
I'm bored by this.
Yeah.
It looks beautiful.
I hate
Yeah, it's
it.
dope.
I hate snow.
It's like we're in a snow globe right now.
Yeah. And we're just shaking up some problems.
Do we have any problems for this week?
Oh yeah. Well, I have one problem that I already mentioned, but yeah, I got some problems.
You got some problems?
Yeah, I always bring some.
All my problems are with the city of Denver
Um,
and their roads.
Dude, I heard
Oh.
somebody describe the streets in downtown Denver as narrow dick streets. And I was like, oh, that's needle dick roads or something like that.
Needle
I
dick
was like,
roads,
dude, that
yeah.
is so good.
That's 100% what the fuck Denver is. Needle dick roads with a bunch of herpy pop marks.
Are those the potholes?
Yeah. So many of them, they can't even fix them. Anyways, the real problems. These are existential problems nobody cares about.
all right. So our first problem of the day is a guy named
guy.
Derek.
I had a guy named Derek live in my closet for a while.
Yeah.
How much rent did he pay?
He didn't. I had to hide him because my dad wouldn't let him stay in there.
Wait, what?
Yeah. I think I want to figure out this problem more. How do you keep your friend in your, like, staying in your closet so your dad doesn't find out?
Yeah.
One, you dig a hole for him.
Yeah, I made him a little bed full of like comforters and pillows and stuff.
Feeding tube.
Yeah, well, I did sneak him a lot of snacks.
Feeding tube through the wall.
A gerbil feeding tube.
Including a gerbil water. Like, how do those even work?
Derek the gerbil.
Those are crazy.
He's a mole person.
Wait, you don't know how the gerbil water dispensers work?
You know, maybe in
got
the
a little
future
ball.
will be more gerbil-like.
that's- Yeah, thank you.
So if we could all just live in a confined space and just run on an exercise ball that could power our homes and just drink gerbil water from
Have
the
a bed of
sky,
hay to sleep on.
we could probably turn around the climate crisis.
You're literally. See, you're describing the future. It's just not
Yeah.
gonna it's not gonna solve anything.
It's just more gerbil
You're
based
just-
than you realize.
Your electricity from your hamster ball is just gonna go to the grid to give profits to fucking dipshits.
Yeah, but a big problem is that the electricity's made from.
fossil fuels.
Yeah, so it actually would be helpful.
If you do watch the beginning of Futurama, it's all those tubes that people
Yeah.
are going through, which is very much like a hamster
Creepy.
setup.
that is true.
And everybody knows Matt Groening predicts
Isn't that
the
what they
future.
call the subway in England?
The tube.
I think so.
We're gonna go on the tube.
I think that's what it's
tell the
called.
workers to fuck
getting us
off because they
prepared.
don't want an
They
extra
are.
dollar.
As long as they still have open mics, they'll
I'm
be
gonna go
good.
in on the tube and get a biscuit and a ranch down
That
on
one
the
guy
floor.
used the tube to put a gerbil in his butt, right? Richard Greer.
Is that how that happened?
Yeah, I
just
think
remember-
he used the tube.
I mean, how else would you do it? You don't want to just go gerbil. Like
Yeah.
you can't just force a gerbil in. You're gonna crush its bones and stuff.
Yeah.
You have to have it. You have to have it invitingly enter your anus.
Yeah.
What
be
is
like-
the plan after that? Like,
the gerbil dies in your ass.
but is that like that's like a power move?
The ultimate revenge.
Yo, this gerbil did me wrong. You know where you're going, gerbs?
Because you could almost put a little exercise ball in there too, and then really.
How big do you think your ass is?
Instead of like one of those like raccoon butt
I mean,
plugs, you
honestly, a
have the
gerbil ball
hamster
is about the
water.
size of a gerbil, and if anything, the sides are smoother, so it might go up there easier. I was like, what is there?
Squirrel just came to the
Yeah, I was
window.
like, is there a bear outside? I just saw like a paw, like
Quick, Corey,
it's like
put it in your
gerbil.
ass.
Yeah.
These visuals are really great for the podcast.
Well,
Sweet revenge.
sweet revenge.
All right, let's go to Derek's problem. I want to hear what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I
He's 32.
We're gonna have to cut all that
Why?
because he told him that Santa Claus is not real. Okay, so
It's okay. We all have only Jewish listeners. They all believe that Santa Claus isn't real.
I think you're missing the metaphor. But this is a problem that could be a problem for somebody. Mm-hmm. So we're gonna
I just got the metaphor.
analyze it. Yeah.
I'm done. I
Wow.
quit. All right, what's Derek's problem?
All right. So Derek likes his
Santa
neighbor.
Claus.
Derek likes his neighbor, and she is a big dog person, and she's always taking her dog to the park. And Derek doesn't have a dog, but he wants to interact with her. And so he's like, he's not allowed pets in his building. So he's just trying to figure out like
Wait,
how
it's his
can
neighbor,
he?
but she has a pet?
Yeah,
Is it like a different building?
yeah,
Oh,
like
okay.
across the street. You know, it doesn't have to be the same house.
Okay.
It can be like your neighbor who hammers cars.
Yeah.
He could have a different set of laws than you have over here. Yeah, I don't mean like apartment
Okay.
neighbor.
Okay.
Like suburbs.
I was just
neighbor.
wondering if she had like a seeing eye dog.
No,
Okay.
it's like it's just a chipper. She's just like a hot 28-year-old with a golden retriever.
Damn it.
And he's just trying to talk to her.
That's 30% of Denver.
And all she does is walk her dog, but he doesn't have a dog and he can't get one.
Well, I wouldn't suggest getting a friend to
Why
help
can't-
you
why
out because
can't
they're
you
going to
get a
make
dog?
out with
Landlord.
your neighbor.
It's not allowed. There's a pet dander issue.
Can you rent a dog?
I mean, can you?
Or like steal a dog for an afternoon and then like go over there, walk the dog with it, and then
Oh, start a pet
Return.
walking service.
yeah, and
then
then
she'll
you have
just-
multiple dogs to
Oh.
walk by this girl.
Yeah.
So time and money and pussy.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
Make your problem your solution.
Yeah.
yeah. There you go.
No, I like that. Start a pet.
I love dogs so
business.
much. I got 7 of them.
Yeah.
And then when she finally comes
For a
over,
week.
she's like, "Where are all those dogs?"
Yeah.
And you're like, "Oh, I steal those."
They're out with blind people
No,
because
no, that's not good. No, you say they all died at the same exact time. So I
yeah.
feel bad
And
for
I'm
you.
really sad about it.
I'm really sad.
There's
I'm
only
crying
one-
right now on the
Yeah.
inside.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't
You want
Only-
to suck my dick to make me feel better?
Yeah.
I don't take my work home with me.
Yeah.
But if you do want to do doggy style, I'm totally
I'm
down.
totally down.
Can I bury my dog in you? Is that sexual?
I call my dick Fido.
All right. Well, that was pretty basic. Start a
I didn't
business.
go. Yeah, start a business. I think that's 30% of all of our solutions.
No.
60% crime, 30%.
Well, he's not allergic to dogs, right?
No.
Okay, well that's not a problem. What if
What if you
also
steal her dog?
Yeah.
And then keep it in your house. And then when she puts out all like, found flyers and stuff, you bring the dog as if you found it.
and you say, "I'll give you the dog back. You have to go on one date."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't need the cash reward.
I didn't know.
You don't think she would be suspicious? I'll give you the dog back if
You leave a note
You
with all
come
the
to
cutout
sushi
Yeah,
with me.
yeah.
cutout letters. You go, you can get your hostage dog back.
If you come out
promise.
on one date with a
Yeah.
man
Yeah.
named Derek,
Yeah.
he is no relation to the man writing this letter right now.
I owe him a favor from college.
I fucked his girlfriend and now I have to get him one. And the only way I know how to do it is by hostaging your dog.
He won a bet based off baseball.
Yeah. Oh shit. Forgot about that.
Yeah. Shouldn't have reminded him. God damn it.
It all goes back to baseball.
Oh, well, back to baseball.
All right. Next problem.
That's how I keep from coming.
You ever had a coworker
Your
that
shortstop method.
And it's a home run.
Me and my girl last
dog.
night, dude, I stole third.
yeah.
I ate her out. She wasn't even ready for
That
it.
kind of sounds rapey.
Stole third.
I stole the base from my girlfriend.
Look, the third baseman coach told me to go.
Did you slide in?
Fist first.
Tried to block you.
Yeah.
She said I was out, but baby, I was in. I paid the umpire.
Yeah, then I had to go buy Plan B after that.
You mean playing Red Sox?
Yeah, there you go.
Because
Red
Boston.
Sox.
I was gonna say
Oh.
Plan Braves, but that'd be culturally.
Insensitive.
Culturally. I'm sorry, Jeremy.
No, you're good. One of my problems is how do I become a better listener? So it's not even a joke.
I got a problem.
What is it?
So it's getting to the end of winter, right?
Yeah.
And the entire winter, there's been so much snow on the lawn of my apartment that I kind of just been letting my dog shit and not picking it up.
Dude, I've noticed people like letting their dog shit near snow, like it's gonna like take care of it. It's so stupid. I see these like areas in Denver, and there's just like an ice block, and then it's covered in shit, and everyone's like,
Instead, it's like-
when it melts, it'll just take care of it. And it's like, no, it won't.
I know.
No, instead it's like cryogenically frozen.
Yeah.
Instead it's
know.
like preserved.
It's one of the
on metal
weirdest
ice.
things I've
Because you know
ever
that,
seen.
like, you know
It's like
when
a shrimp
chocolate
cocktail of poop.
You know when chocolate becomes expired? That's what that's what poo turns into. It's like white and disapiated.
Is that true?
Yeah, I mean, I'm looking at it every day right now because I came to the fruition of my snow turds.
Yeah.
and I'm like, I don't
It's not
want
like
to
you're
pick.
gonna go out there with an ice pick and like recover the turds
Yeah,
out.
well, the fucked up thing is that now if I try to pick them up, they just turn to dust.
Yeah.
So,
well,
like-
maybe that's good.
No, because they're still turdy.
Turd dust.
Turd dust is still turd. So like my problem is like, how do I deal with it without having to just pick them all up slowly?
That's a problem, dude.
Like, do you think I just report it as if it's not my dog that did it?
Yeah, put up a sign.
Oh, you know what? I'll get some 17-year-old to do it. I'll pretend I'm blind. And I'll
Get Evan to do it, and don't pay him.
Evan, I'm blind. You want to pick up some turds for
Yeah.
me?
Can you mow my lawn? Wink, wink. It's like that blind guy thinks that's a lawn. That's a turd glacier.
I did. Sorry, guys. I needed you, but I didn't need you. I figured it out from an earlier.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna love the moment of just how do blind people pick up their dog's turds? Now that's a new problem that I just thought of for them. Like, how do you think they do that? How do you think blind people pick up how do you think blind people know that their dog shits? Do you think their dog gives them like a little signal?
How do you think blind people know when to stop wiping?
Ooh, that's a good question. I assume all blind people have bidets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bidets for
It's
the blind.
It's mandatory for bidet blindness.
Yeah.
Blind bidets. It
Yeah.
goes, beep, beep. All right, I guess I'm clean.
Braille bidets.
But it's even harder to like know when your dog, because like, do you think that there's like a special signal your dog gives you? Like,
Well, they have
nubs your ass.
like extra smell, right?
Unless they smoke,
So maybe they can just locate it with their nose.
they're like, my dog just took a shit.
It's like in 2 bedrooms away. Right hand quadrant. Then they just locate
it's
it.
accurate like a bat. It's not nose sonar.
I don't know. And then you clean it up,
Daredevil,
and then you can
motherfucker.
smell if you did a good job or not.
Oh my god. I don't know what to say to that.
Yeah,
to be
because
honest.
I mean, obviously they have dogs. You can't just be like, well, maybe blind. That was my first thought. I was like, well, maybe blind people don't have dogs, and I was like, actually, they're assigned them.
We give them
Yeah,
as a government program
spay,
For
neuter, or
now.
donate your dog
to blind people.
to the blind.
Do you think that do you think that all dogs I had like a stoner
Yeah,
thought moment. Do you think like obviously all dogs that are given to blind people are like raised from birth to be that, right?
I don't think so.
I think that it's rescue dogs being
I think it could be. I don't think they're necessarily trained from birth.
I mean, I imagine mostly they're trained at least from
But what do they even do? Like they just kind of know how not to walk into traffic or something? Like what do they do?
what, the dogs?
Yeah.
Yeah, they teach them not how to like pretty much like where to stop, where to like do
That is kind of crazy.
protect them from homeless
So they like
people.
learn what a road is versus this sidewalk?
Yeah, like that kind of that stuff. You know, they know the signs. They know pretty much what the colors mean. That's why things that color. Well, wait, dogs are colorblind. Never mind. They know
You think
what
they
the
have a
symbols mean.
dating site for blind people?
Blinds only.
Blind date? I don't know. That's not what I was thinking, but then I was like, that's a pretty good
I
name.
was trying to come up with a pun.
Blinds only.
Blinds only.
I would think there would be, right?
I mean,
It's like I've decided to see other people. It's like how?
don't do this again, Kelsey. Like, come on.
What happened?
No.
Oh, okay.
I didn't mean to use that
Yeah,
name.
I was like,
the first
you
name
just
that
picked
popped-
up your phone too. I
God
was like,
damn it. I mean, do you think that blind people just want to date? I would imagine a blind person would almost want to date a sighted person for the benefits of dating that sighted person. Like, describe to me the color
it's like
purple.
their fuck service human.
Yeah. Fuck me and
Yeah.
tell me what it looks like.
Yeah. Gross.
It kind of looks like I'm putting a pickle into a mayonnaise jar a lot. It's kind of weird.
No, guide my hand
Guy,
to the G spot.
that's your ass.
Yeah. Well, I'm a budget seeing eye whore.
Seeing eye whore is
Yeah,
a great
pretty good.
prostitute name. I'm a registered seeing eye whore. I fuck the blind.
Yeah, I take them home and then I take care of them.
I cook the macaroni and then I fuck them.
Yeah.
You know that? Hey, you know that
Why-
noise?
what's
when
with the
you're
macaroni?
Well, because that noise you do when you're stirring macaroni is the
Okay.
same noise of eating pussy.
Or just like all sorts of sexual stuff.
Well,
You're talking about boot in the mud?
boot. What the fuck is boot?
Like you got your boot in the mud and then you try to pull it out and it's like,
Oh yeah.
that's the old
We
boot in
both
the
have
mud.
very different ways of what sex sounds
No,
like.
it's the same sound as stirring mac and cheese. It's boot in the mud. You know boot in the mud. It's the reason why people listen to music during sex. Yeah?
I've never listened to music during sex.
Are you serious?
I hate it.
Wow.
Because it takes away from the intimacy and all the weird noise.
I listen to self-help books during sex.
You are a master. Yes, I'm a master. You will make $2 million.
7 ways to make $1 million.
You will be part of that $2 million meeting one day, Jeremy Cash. You're goddamn
Yeah.
right I am.
It's just me reading self-help books out loud and listening to the recordings.
Jeremy Cash, I am you. You are me. And you're just You're not even fucking. You're just masturbating to self-help books.
Be the above average penis.
Above average is just
Be
a mindset.
the thundercock.
Be thunderstruck. And then AC/DC starts playing.
You ever had a coworker who smells
Yeah.
like real bad?
Yeah. Do you got one? Or does Derek have one? I'm sorry.
This is another problem, but like it just a coworker smells bad.
Yeah. So what's the like? Are you trying to figure out how to deal with it? Like,
Yeah.
spritz them with some cologne.
Well, how do
every
you?
once in a while?
It's awkward to bring it up, but you don't want to work around them either.
So there's two ways of doing this.
Yeah.
Because I've dealt with this at actually work, and this is the two. First you confront them about it. You're like, hey,
How do you do that?
You go, hey, you smell like shit.
Yeah.
Like real bad, man. Like this is a problem. I can't work.
Yeah.
Right? Like it is.
You said that to
bothering
someone?
Yeah. One time I did.
What
I
did
got
they
real
say?
Mad. It was like 2 weeks because I was like, because they started working there and I didn't notice it first because it was allergy season, and when my allergies are really bad, I don't really smell anything.
That makes sense.
So like, but once allergy season was done, I noticed it hard, and I worked, and at first I was like, he probably missed a shower. He's maybe just having a bad day. Whatever.
Bad day.
I'll leave it for now. And then 2 weeks went by, and like there was just one day we were stuck in the truck.
So
together.
hard to work together in a
And
closed
we were stuck
space.
in a truck.
Yeah.
Yeah. We were stuck in a truck together. So one day I had to turn to him and be like, hey man,
Yeah.
we're all together, right? Like me and you. Like let's pretend this conversation goes like this is how it goes. I was like,
Yeah, sure,
hey,
Coy.
man. Hey, yeah, we work well
Sure,
together. Like,
Coy.
I like you. You're a cool dude.
Oh, thank you.
You smell like shit.
What?
Like you smell really bad.
Like right now?
Do you not take showers?
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes. What's sometimes? Is it like every 3 days?
First, last in the month.
You got to do more than that. Man.
It turns out to be back-to-back days and then nothing for 28 days. I don't know why I do two in a row, but I do.
What's up with your BO and like your body chemistry? But you got to take a shower.
Is that why you've been
every day,
Febrezing me?
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah, I do a little
Get 'em.
little spritz on you just to get.
because
you some
honestly, I would
spritzies.
find that like less offensive.
If somebody confronted you, like
Yeah, just like
artistically about it.
spray stuff around me.
No, that's passive aggressive.
Yeah,
If you were just
that's
like,
what I do. Yeah, and that's like, what are you doing? It's like, there's been a lot of bees in this part, and it pushes them away. It's like vanilla bean. It's like, yeah, they hate
Yeah,
it.
they hate vanilla and beans. That's why you're here.
Yeah.
Also, but if that doesn't work, then you just go to your boss and you be like, I can't work with the smell,
Yeah.
dude. Or you need to you go to your boss and you're like, hey, you smell Jared, right? Like
Yeah.
you smell how bad Jared smells. He's really shitty, right? Does he work well enough that you can't fire him for being that smelly?
Can you legally fire someone for smell?
Well, this is a right to work state. You can fire anybody for anything.
Oh.
You can, except for being black.
Isn't that kind of an ironic name though? Because isn't it more of like a right to not work?
Yeah, it's called propaganda.
Well, I don't know. This is your wheelhouse.
But that's but that's why they call it that, so it doesn't seem as bad. But yeah, they can fire you for fucking anything in the state.
Okay.
They can fire you for being smelly if you especially if you work in retail. Imagine you're dealing with customers and customers have to deal with your smell.
Yeah. It's a turnoff.
They would be like,
Or in food.
or in
I
food.
lost my appetite.
Yeah, you get your fast food and it already smells like farts, and you have to smell like garbage from the person in
Yeah.
the window.
Really?
That's de-appetizing.
Yeah.
I'm at Burger King. I don't want to smell the shitty food except for the shitty food I have.
Yeah.
Plus, I wouldn't think it's like you know the difference between armpit smell and under nut smell?
I sure do.
Because on a hot day,
Yeah.
you're taking a whiz and you have to open up your trunk.
Personally,
You're
I
like,
prefer
oh, no.
under nut smell if I had to pick.
No, I'll take armpit smell under nut smell any day. of the
Under nut
week.
just feels more personal. You know?
Yeah, under nut does feel more personal. It's kind of
It's
like
like
a
that's
bad-
my smell.
Undernut's my favorite muffin.
Yeah, so taking everything bagel and an undernut
Yeah.
muffin.
Well, guys,
That means nuts are on the bottom half, but not the top. They will fall, but we do have under nuts.
Yeah, we only hire bottoms.
Yeah.
We have a catcher.
My car is broken now.
Oh shit.
Wait, what?
They broke the brake pad, and now I'm looking at $700.
Dude,
Wait, how did
I
they
gotta
break the brake pad and then you have to pay more?
What
Apparently
a
this
cruel
was a-
pun too to like drop to the pun master. It's like they broke your brakes.
I told you to go to Lewis. I told you.
God, how is Lewis looking like the safer option?
Oh
now?
God.
You were all praising this fucking stupid
I had some
place.
car shit
They
today,
remember
too.
a conversation we had from a month ago, and then they broke my brakes.
Damn dog. So you can't even pick it up?
Nope, it's not drivable.
So what is it now?
It's not braking.
But what happens next?
Now they have to wait for a part that I don't get until Tuesday. That they won't get until Tuesday afternoon at the
Damn
at the
dog.
soonest.
How do you find out your brakes are broke without dying?
The auto mechanics break it for you.
Yeah,
That's wild.
How,
I'm
but again,
mad.
how do you pay more?
I'm so mad. I don't know what
Fuck,
to
dude.
do.
I'd sue them.
I mean,
This is literally a liability issue. You want to talk about solving a real problem?
it
Yes.
was
It's a
done
real problem to
during
solve.
the repair.
What?
They said they were like, we'll cover the labor. Don't worry.
No,
It's
no,
like,
suck my dick. They're going to cover the labor. They broke it. They're
Yeah.
going to cover the parts and the labor. Dude. I'm telling you, call a lawyer.
Azar.
Like there are lawyers that will do this pro bono. This is literally the law of how regulations of auto repairs work. If they break it, they are liable to fix it full fucking cut, including the things before.
Shit, dude.
Like
Seriously.
this,
He sounds
this is
like he
a
knows.
Real, no, this is a real fucking thing. If you want to like talk about like real fucking problems,
I just took the car in to get a diagnostic, and that wasn't anywhere on there. There weren't like the brake pads fucked up.
Yeah.
exactly.
And I asked them if it was done during the repair, and they're like, "Yeah, that just kind of
Oh,
happens."
you should have
sometimes."
recorded that phone call. God damn it.
I should have done it on here.
I mean, yeah, we should have taken that phone call on here because, like, for reals, you need to like, you might want to call a couple lawyers.
Dude, going from 500 to 700
Yeah,
now.
no, exactly. And if they admitted that it was done during the repairs, then 100% all of this is on them.
Right?
All of it's on them. You cannot take that. You cannot be like, oh no, it's cool, guys. No, fuck you.
And now I'm
You
out of a
broke-
car.
And now
I have
you're out of a
work.
car.
I mean, I have work. I have shows. I have all these
They
things.
should be covering a rental. They should be covering all that shit. This is literally the liability issue. This is why regulations exist.
And I don't feel like anything can get done now because it's snowing. Nobody works in the snow.
Oh, it is kind of snowing, isn't it? I mean, it's not going to get done now because the part's not there. What I'm talking about is the expenses towards you need to be null and voided because they broke your car.
Right?
I'm sorry. I didn't
mad,
mean to
dude.
laugh. I'm kind of mad for you because I've had shit like this happen to me and I've not taken it fucking laying down, and I would tell you not to
No.
either.
I'm going to yell at them.
No, beyond yelling at them, they need to do this all for free.
Is that where now revenge?
Yeah, it's revenge time. Let's do some revenge. Let's go break all their brakes.
How do I get women to notice me? You guys.
Start taking the brakes out of their car.
Start sabotaging them.
No, they're not going to notice me for that. They're
Get
just going
a
to
bunch
go
of
away.
dogs.
They're just going to be at the hospital more.
And then you become a doctor.
Yeah, but I could just do that without ruining them.
Could you?
Have you thought about giant muscles?
Well,
Have you thought about getting buff?
what I was actually thinking about was, you know those wacky, wavy, inflatable, flailing arm
Put
tube
that
men?
outside of your house?
Well, I was thinking I could get one designed that looked like me
Ooh.
and just put it up by their job.
Yeah. And they're like, I feel safer around
That
you.
way they just like, it's always in their face. And then one day they bump into me and you're like, are you that guy from the highway?
Are you the half bald inflatable arm
Hold on.
guy?
Flail your arms. And they're like, I am so wet. What do you guys think?
But I don't know if outside of work is the best place.
Well,
You gotta
maybe
get them more in
outside
a
of their
sexual-
house.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
it's just like, or I get a kite
That seems
stuck in their tree.
stalkery. Outside of their house seems stalker. If you put them outside of their work, at least it's like, no, we were just advertising for
Yeah.
a car dealership.
For 6-packs. of man.
Wait, how do you advertise six packs?
Well, the flailing
Guys,
arm.
look at these six packs. They're so attractive.
Yeah.
You ever heard of the fruit machine?
I'm just trying to get the
Mango pest.
Wait, no, we get
no
it. You're
the
trying to
rock
get
climbing ice lady to
To-
talk to me.
lose more lenses in the pond.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, maybe she's like a superhero, like Spider-Man, but like she only shows up when you need rock climbing to
I hear
solve
something
it.
in a pond in danger. I must leave. My lenses
Yeah.
need me.
Darn.
You know, this is kind of ironic. You had a dentist that half
I
finished
know.
his work on your mouth, and
I know.
then he had a
I
mechanic
was thinking
that
about
broke.
it the whole time when you guys were saying it.
What's gonna happen to me?
Yeah. What is gonna happen?
I'm gonna
to
have
you?
somebody that gives me cancer, and then they're like, "Well, we took out the tumor, but you still are autistic."
That's the stretch. I think it will be something at your apartment.
Yeah, my
Didn't you like lose water or something?
Yeah.
They'll be like, we fixed your water, but it's only good for waterboarding now. You can only waterboard.
You can only torture with your water. It's not drinkable. It's only for Arabs. All right.
Yeah, it's waterboard grade.
All of your water goes to Guantanamo Bay.
Yeah.
That's where it's shipped in from.
You're like, wait, so I can't drink out of the tap? Nope.
No.
But we did fix
But
your water.
Muhammad can,
Yeah.
but he dies.
Waterboarding sounds a lot like surfing.
Yeah.
You want to try it?
I'm going to catch a
I'll
wave,
waterboard
dude.
both of you.
Yeah. Maybe we can do that on the next live episode.
Live waterboarding.
I don't know.
Whoever's down to be waterboarded, I'm totally down to do it to you.
Wow.
I've already been waterboarded, so I don't want to do it ever again.
Have you? Where? Is that how
It
you
was just a thing. To
got your job at the airport?
You have to experience what we do to all of them.
It's like owning a gun while being a cop. You have to be shot first.
Yeah.
Nah, it's sexual. I was waterboarded sexually. I did not get hard.
Wait, what? That's a thing?
No, I just did it. No, for reals, I just did it as like an experiment for 5 seconds.
Who the
It
fuck was
worst
it
thing
with?
ever. No, just some random dude back in Aztec,
Wow.
New Mexico.
It all happens in the Aztec, dude. That was Stony. Stony waterboarded you. He was just wearing a different
I
mask.
just did it for like, I literally did it for like 10 seconds, and I was like, this is the worst thing ever. No wonder we don't need to be torturing people. And that changed my stance on torture.
Wow, I love how on the fence you were.
Yeah, I watched
Like,
like
let me see if
24.
this sucks for me. Yeah, it sucks for me. Okay, let's cut it out. Did you guys know that fire hurts? I was doing
We
some
probably
experiments
shouldn't throw
last
people-
night.
We should stop burning
Yeah.
witches at the stake because
Yeah.
fire sucks.
I've been doing experiments,
on myself.
and I have determined.
Hey, at least I'm doing these experiments.
Gunshots
on me,
are bad.
not like, just shooting people and being like, does that hurt? Oh, that sucks.
It would be cool if
Yeah, because
scientists-
me, the idiot who just didn't do it to anyone, what an asshole.
the
I'm so
scientists should be
callous.
experimenting on themselves.
Yeah.
Instead of rats.
There have been in time. What was that? There was the guy
Took
that
ketamine, swam with the dolphins.
Yeah, well, that he fucked
sounds
those
pretty good.
dolphins. So,
It's called Discovery Cove.
what was that one? There was one that gave. Oh, he had to figure out what gave people ulcers, and so he had
Alzheimer's?
Alzheimer's.
Alzheimer's disease?
No, ulcers in the stomach, and he had a theory that I forgot what chemical it was, but like if you drank that chemical, it gave you ulcers, and they're like, that's not right. And so he did it to himself, and like within like 3 days, he had ulcers in his stomach. He's like, see,
Yeah.
see, now I'm shitting blood everywhere.
Everyone's like, you're
This
dumb.
is all your. And they're like, yeah, they're like, good job, you're
job.
kind of retarded.
That's the version. That's like the medical version of like, well, the teacher wouldn't let me go to the bathroom, so I peed my pants.
My favorite one is the guy who used himself to discover that popping your knuckles doesn't give you arthritis. because he popped his knuckles in one hand for like
For 64 years.
Yeah, it was for serious. It was like for like 15 years, 20 years, and the other one he never popped his knuckles, and he kept a journal of it, did all his stuff because my parents did this to me, and his parents did it to him, and that's why we connect as this. They're like, if you keep on cracking knuckles, you're gonna give yourself arthritis. That's not what gives yourself arthritis. Constantly working and doing the same motion gives you arthritis, and because he's a scientist and he doesn't actually have to work, he like figured that out.
Yeah.
Sounds like he needs some knuckle cream.
For ashy ass
Knuckle
skin.
cream. Just put it in. That's how you do it.
You just have a bottle open.
You
and
have
go,
2 bottles.
You
And
go,
you just,
monkey
Yeah.
go knuckle cream. Brr, brr, brr.
time to start my day.
Ooga booga knuckle cream.
That's a good name.
Yeah, it does. Knuckle draggers.
Ooga booga knuckle cream. Oh.
Knuckle draggers. You dress your knuckles up as ladies.
My left one's got a red dress on. The other one's got lingerie.
Have you outgrown potato hand?
Grow potato hand.
From Idaho, you piece of shit.
Son of a bitch.
Or is it Iowa? Who knows?
Next week, we're going to have the best guest of all time. God.
We had God on our last podcast.
Oh, yeah. I forgot. He created somebody.
That was pretty funny, actually.
That was my
I
favorite
was
call
listening
we've
to
had
that.
in a minute since the lamp.
That was good.
Wait, top 3 phone calls we've had. Last week's Jeff Nelson and the lamp one.
Evan Fitzgerald?
Evan Fitzgerald, but that wasn't a call. He was a guest on the podcast.
No, but that is a call.
Guys, I'm on every episode, and if you're confusing me for Evan Davis, that hurts.
Oh, sorry, Evan Davis. Yeah. That is what I meant. My bad.
It happens all the time.
The other Evan got it. No, I was talking about the Lamps Plus guy.
Oh, okay. My favorite one is Evan Joe. That's the favorite thing I think we've ever done on this episode was
Cool.
having him have a repressed memory
Eating
come to
bananas.
fruition. And eating
Deep throat banana
Deep throat banana.
peel.
Which is hilarious because on that episode is my least favorite call because it was about business.
Really?
Yeah.
My problem is standing out as an Evan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah, eventually.
I gotta just change
You're
my
good
name.
at being in the shadows and then shooting out at the right moment.
Maybe instead of Evan, I'll change it to Kevin. There's no famous Kevin
What about-
Fitzgeralds in the scene, right?
That's true. Yeah. And there's no Kevins in the scene for a good reason.
What about
Kevin's-
even?
Guys, Dr.
You just
Kevin
changed
Fitzgerald.
I knew you. You got.
I forgot about him.
Hey, I'm not driving. Can I have another beer?
Yeah, of course.
You know what fixes your car's brakes?
Alcoholism.
Yeah.
You don't need brakes where we're going.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? My whole life, if it's downhill, who needs brakes? You know?
There ain't no breaks at rehab, all right? Actually, that's literally a break of life is rehab. And then that mechanic shop broke him. So it's interventions from here on out.
Who needs brakes when it's all downhill from here? That's gonna be on my gravestone.
I feel like that's like an album by REO Speedwagon.
No, it's Newfound Glory.
Oh, that-
Yeah. That is. We've talked about this, but
It's
that's
actually
my
Ramshackle
yearbook quote.
Glory. Ramshackle Glory.
Ramshackle Glory.
It has those lyrics. Yeah.
oh.
Get out of town. Are you doing a bit?
I don't know Ramshackle Glory.
I can't be a real thing.
That's
want me to
such a
pull it up?
cliche line.
But
Yeah,
the
I
other
thought
band
it
has
was-
glory in the title. What are the
know.
odds?
I thought it was.
What does ramshackle mean?
It's like a.
Like
Is it German?
Like a shitty house, like a ramshackle.
Like a shack?
Yeah, like a shack.
That's
a
the full word of
dilapidated shack.
shack? Ramshackle?
No, ramshackle is an adjective.
Appearing ready to collapse,
Yeah.
rickety,
That-
careless, loosely constructed.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
So like, anything in the Great Depression
Ramshackle.
or anything
Comedy.
made by IKEA.
Or Evan's car. Too soon.
You did that, not me. Usually
know.
I'm the one with the two
It's a setup.
jokes. Wait, what are you looking up?
Oh, that fucking
Quote.
yeah.
Quote.
Song's called "More About Alcoholism."
Oh,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Well, this is perfect. We're drinking Modelo.
Drive fast or
The
drive
only thing I
Modelo?
wish I had right now is a Michelada.
What is that?
Ugh,
Is that a neck
You don't
brace?
like Micheladas?
no.
Oh, they're tomato. It's the tomato beers.
Gross.
What the fuck? Am I the only one here that likes Micheladas?
Who would like that?
I am the only one here dating a Mexican.
It's like I only have time to eat a salad or get alcohol.
Yeah, I'm gonna do both.
I need both.
The only thing that sucks now is they don't make spicy ones. They just make fruity ones.
Yeah,
Bunch
that's
of
the only
goddamn
thing that
Modelo
sucks.
Queers.
So is the Bloody Mary with seltzer in it?
Yeah, literally. Yeah, that's actually a good way of putting it. Like a beer's like a because I'm a big Bloody Mary. Do you like
must
Bloody
be.
Marys at least?
I don't drink liquor.
Clamato.
Okay, well that's at least a good excuse.
Yeah.
And you don't drink at all. But did you like Bloody Marys back when you were a
a
degenerate?
little bit.
I liked the game.
A little bit.
The what?
The game, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. When you go into the mirror.
Yeah, I
and-
get.
Yeah,
I
it was
get
fun
it.
to play as a kid.
That game works way better if you're hammered on Bloody Marys.
Because then the monster actually appears.
As an alcoholic, when you show up to the bar, say Bloody Mary 3 times.
No, you say it 3 times and your friends throw you an intervention. It sucks.
Imagine how mad they would be at the bar, though. You're like, you just walk in, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. We will get to you eventually.
It's like, now the bar's cursed, asshole.
OJ is going to show up
Yeah.
here tomorrow.
Oh, that's if you get, say, screwdriver 3 times.
Town prostitute, Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary.
They're like, don't bring her back here, dude.
Don't bring- She's always on her period.
Yeah,
Gross.
she bleeds on the bar stools.
She calls it spotting, but we really know what it is.
She keeps marking her territory.
Yeah.
It's
She
disgusting.
peed on the fire hydrant last week. It's not cool.
That's Sparky's.
Stop bringing Bloody Mary around.
Yeah.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary. I feel like I'm going to get killed by a demon tonight because of this. The demon's name is Snow.
Yeah.
Stop snowing, sort of.
The white demon.
A white demon. Well, that's
Slippery.
cocaine.
Cold.
This car is a war machine that runs on nicotine and gasoline. Don't you fucking know? This is the wrong side of
This is
the
like a
road.
really bad mountain goat.
Who needs brakes when it's all downhill from here? And if we ain't died yet, then just maybe we never will.
Wait a second. Wouldn't you need brakes if you were going downhill?
No, well,
Isn't that
because the
way
gravity
way
takes it.
worse? Yeah, but brakes don't
It's
make the
where we're
car
going.
go.
You need brakes when you're going uphill.
You don't need an accelerator if you're going downhill. You very much need brakes. You need brakes more. That song makes no sense.
I think it's saying that gravity's doing the job. If you're going
No.
there already.
Gravity of alcohol.
Guaranteed that guy failed school. Okay.
Did you see the audio? You hear the audio quality? Of course he failed school.
Yeah, he sounded like an engineer.
Yeah.
We're going 80 down a hill, but don't worry, we don't have brakes. We'll be fine. It's like, what?
We're taking all the corners.
Yeah, it'd be one thing if we were going uphill, but we're going downhill, so we'll be fine. Nobody's ever died without brakes.
Oh, fuck.
All right.
I think we round this bad boy off. I
Yeah.
think, I
I
think
think
we.
that's a good way of ending it, to be
Yeah.
honest.
I'm into
Fuck
it.
fake commercials. We don't need them every week.
Or we do an episode with no brakes.
Yeah.
Oh, that too.
All muffler.
Oh, muffler.
Hang up.
Join us next week for Evan's new car.
Misinfomercials with Cory Stevens and Jeremy Cash.